Look at your face for a moment. Not your eyes, not your hairstyle, just the shape. Because your face shape isn't random. It's influenced by genetics, hormones, and bone development. And interestingly, those same biological factors can sometimes influence how people perceive you and even how your personality develops over time. So today, let's play a small mind game. Your face shape might reveal some of your natural strengths. Round face. First, the round face. Soft curves, full cheeks, gentle jawline. Biologically, round faces often have slightly higher fat distribution in the cheeks, which softens the facial structure. But something fascinating happens in the human brain. Our brains evolved to judge faces in milliseconds, and psychological studies show that people consistently perceive round faces as friendlier and more trustworthy. Because of this, round-faced people often receive more warm social responses from childhood, more smiles, more openness from others. Over time, this environment naturally strengthens emotional intelligence. So, if you have a round face, you might notice something interesting. People often feel comfortable talking to you, sometimes even sharing things they wouldn't tell others. That's not coincidence. Your face may be triggering ancient trust signals in the human brain. Oval face. Now, the oval face. Balanced length, smooth proportions. Biologically, oval faces tend to show high facial symmetry, and human brains are naturally drawn to symmetry. Evolutionary psychology suggests symmetry signals stable development and good health. But here's the interesting part. People who are perceived as balanced and approachable often experience more varied social interactions growing up, and that strengthens something called adaptive intelligence, the ability to read a room and adjust your behavior quickly. That's why many oval-faced individuals become excellent at communication, diplomacy, and social awareness. You're the kind of person who can enter a room, stay quiet for a moment, and already understand the energy of the people around you. Square face. Now look at the square face. Strong jawline, sharp angles. Biologically, this structure is often linked with higher exposure to testosterone during development. Testosterone influences bone growth, especially in the jaw and cheekbones. But hormones also influence certain behavior tendencies. Research shows people with strong jawlines are often perceived as more decisive, more determined, more action-oriented. This doesn't mean aggression. It often means persistence, the kind of mindset that focuses on solutions instead of hesitation. That's one reason many athletes, leaders, and entrepreneurs throughout history share stronger jaw structures. Their brains naturally prefer doing over doubting. Now, the heart-shaped face, a wider forehead and a narrower chin. Biologically, the forehead sits above one of the most powerful parts of the brain, the prefrontal cortex. This area is responsible for imagination, creativity, planning, and complex thinking. While skull shape doesn't determine intelligence, people with wider upper facial regions are often perceived as expressive and imaginative. And perception shapes behavior. When people treat you as creative, your brain begins to explore ideas more freely. So, heart-shaped faces often belong to people who naturally enjoy storytelling, artistic thinking, and seeing possibilities others miss. Your brain likes to connect dots most people don't even notice. Finally, the long or rectangular face. Longer vertical structure, more defined facial length. Biologically, this often comes from elongated bone growth during development. Psychologically, people tend to perceive longer faces as serious or thoughtful, and something interesting happens because of that. When people treat you like a thinker, your brain often becomes one. Over time, this strengthens traits like deep focus, analytical thinking, and strategic planning. You might notice you enjoy understanding things deeply, not just quickly. Your mind naturally searches for patterns and meaning. But the real truth is this: your face shape doesn't define your destiny. Biology might give you a starting tendency, but your brain has something extraordinary. It's called neuroplasticity, the ability to change, grow, and develop new strengths throughout life. So, your face might suggest a natural advantage, but your choices decide who you truly become. Now, I'm curious. Look at your face again. Which shape do you think you have? Round, oval, square, heart, or long? Tell me in the comments, and also tell me, did the description match your personality? This might be the most interesting mind game experiment yet. The human mind hides fascinating patterns in unexpected places, faces, habits, body language. And on this channel, MindGame, we explore the psychology behind them. So, if you enjoy discovering how the mind works, subscribe.